I feel like we're in this new era of the NBA.
For sure.
This new era of sports culture in general.
I mean, Carmelo was the first player I actually interviewed for the magazine back in the day.
Oh, really?
And like 2 weeks ago, there was that clip going around where they were asking kids like, who's Melo?
Yeah. And they were saying LaMelo Ball.
And of course they're saying LaMelo. But,
right.
you know, it's like crazy to think like, you know, a lot of people, they might not even remember like before Kobe retired. As crazy as that sounds, you know, that was, 7 years ago now.
If you think about it, though, there's older folks who think I'm so young because I don't remember much of Jordan's era besides Wizards. And it's like, I get it. No, you did the same thing. You're not that much older than me, but I didn't actually start watching hoops until I was older.
Okay.
So in the 90s, I wasn't watching basketball like that. I knew who he was, but I grew up watching LeBron. I grew up with LeBron, or in the same hometown as LeBron. Watched him in high school, all the way through. So that's kind of my era. So I don't know, it's weird.
There's always different eras. And
so
I always joke,
who is next? Who is our next LeBron that the media focuses on, the NBA focuses on? I mean, we have Giannis, we have Luka, we have Ja, we have Steph, we have KD's also older now too. I
mean, it's crazy to think Ja is only 23 because he pretty much could be an MVP candidate for like 8 years here, if not longer.
Yeah.
And obviously shoe game wise too, he's going to have his first shoe dropping in April. So I put him right at the top of that next up list. Luka as well, is like shockingly young, especially because we've known about him for so long, since he was 16. And his shoe is doing great too for Jordan Brand. I honestly didn't know what to think at first of how it was going to do. And
Luka's shoe?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a good design, but the price is $110. It's a good price point. And somebody over there was saying it was like the best selling non-retro shoe for them.
Really?
For like new basketball shoes. So they've been hyped about that. And I think, Jason Tatum to me is the other guy. His first shoe is coming up. And it's usually, the brands don't give a shoe to guys that also aren't the next up playing wise, obviously. There's some guys that are really marketable and, maybe not in a great market, things like that. But those three in particular, I think for sure, the whole next decade will be at the top.
What about Wemby? That just reminded me. The NBA is already, okay, I think the NBA is going to try to make him our next LeBron because they've already started. And I haven't watched much of him play. Anybody who I know who's seen him play says he is the truth, and he's just a freak of nature and also very skilled. I don't know. It seems like he could also be one of the guys.
They were calling Porzingis a unicorn, and he's amazingly, athletic and versatile when he was on the Knicks and all that. But like the fluidity and like the threes that this dude takes, like I've never seen anything like it. Like I think even KD was like talking about how like surprised he was at like his height, what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's going to be with Nike for a long time, so we'll see, what they do together. But, the NBA social team was out there in Paris for the Bulls and Pistons games and was way more excited to be posting Wemby on all the different channels and stuff and capture content with him. So
we haven't seen this kind of press, I feel like, and obviously we're in a new wave of social media, but we haven't seen this kind of press since like LeBron or a Zion, maybe, because we've been following Zion since high school. But obviously you get the NBA notifications as well. Every time Wemby's playing, I get a notification about it.
I think it's great.
Along with the scores, along with Steph has 40 points tonight. You know what I mean?
His team's name is kind of clunky. It's like the Metropolitan 92ers or whatever it is, but they're on every game on the app. It's awesome.
Right. Yeah. So I'm interested to see this kind of next generation.
What's up, guys? It's Rachel DeMita. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode of Courtside Club. Make sure that you like, rate, and subscribe to ESPN's YouTube channel and wherever you listen to your podcasts. We have new episodes coming to you guys every single week, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you soon.